Imagine a safe that hasn't been opened for 50,000 years. Inside is not gold, but something your immune system has no updates for. This is the permafrost of Siberia and the Arctic. Today, it is melting 3 times faster than the rest of the planet. It's not just ice. It's a giant freezer containing billions of tons of organic matter, mammoth carcasses, and pathogens older than human civilization. We call them zombie viruses. They haven't just survived. They are ready to kill. For millennia, the permafrost acted as a perfect biological archive, creating an ideal laboratory for preserving life in a state of suspended animation. But the climate crisis has turned this archive into a ticking time bomb. In 2014, scientists extracted a virus from a depth of 30 meters that had been asleep for 30,000 years. They named it Pithovirus sibericum. The shock? It's gargantuan. A common flu virus has about 10 genes. This one has 500. It is so large it can be seen under a regular light microscope. Researchers conducted an experiment. They thawed it and provided an amoeba as a target. The virus revived instantly. After 300 centuries, it lost none of its lethality. Recently, a team discovered another monster, Pandoravirus, which contains genes completely unknown to modern science. These are alien life forms from our own planet's past, and we have no idea how they interact with us. This isn't theory. It's already happening. In 2016, on the Yamal Peninsula, an anomalous heat wave melted the permafrost, exposing the carcass of a reindeer that died of anthrax 75 years ago. Anthrax spores are biological armored capsules. They survived the deep freeze, thawed, and entered the soil. The result: hospitalizations, the death of thousands of reindeer, and a total quarantine. The deeper the thaw, the older the diseases. We are talking about strains our Neanderthal ancestors faced. There is also the threat of smallpox. Massive 19th century graveyards in the Siberian tundra are resurfacing as riverbanks erode, potentially carrying active viral particles of a disease we thought we had eradicated forever. The horror doesn't stop at viruses. In the Kolyma River region, researchers successfully revived multicellular organisms, roundworms, that had been frozen for 42,000 years. These worms started moving and eating as if 40 millennia hadn't passed. This means complex life can survive indefinitely in the ice. Scientists have also found bacteria 4 million years old that possess antibiotic resistance genes against drugs humanity only invented 100 years ago. Nature was fighting its own war for survival long before us. If these superbugs mix with modern diseases, medicine could be thrown back to the Middle Ages. We are talking about ancient resistance that makes our strongest modern medicine look like a toy. Industrial drilling in the Arctic is another trigger. Projects are penetrating layers that haven't seen sunlight for millions of years. We are literally digging up our own demise. Every ton of soil moved by a bulldozer could release a pathogen from the Pliocene. Scientists have already identified 13 new pathogens, calling them Factor X. We don't know their incubation periods or how to treat them. We only know they are awake and they are hungry. As the permafrost thaws, it also releases mercury and methane, creating a toxic cocktail that poisons the water sources where these ancient microbes end up. We are witnessing the mass migration of an ancient biome into the modern world. This is a forced collision of 2 different eras of evolution. Our immune systems are the product of the last few thousand years. We are not prepared for the biological warfare tactics of the deep past. Humanity thinks of itself as the pinnacle of evolution, but we exist in a very narrow temperature window. The ice that protected us for millennia is turning into water. And with it come those who owned this planet long before us. The Earth's ancient memory does not forgive mistakes. We are living in the era of the Great Awakening. This was the archive of Abscura. Seek the truth in the stone, but fear what is hidden beneath the ice. Subscribe to remember everything